Hey guys, how's everybody? Hey Griffith. Let's see. I know we only have like a few people in the chat right now. Um, I'm gonna wait a little longer for people to start coming in before I talk. I also don't have too much time to talk, but there's just been a lot going on today and just kind of getting some things ready. So I think I did a live here. Or was it on Patreon? See, now I don't remember when I did this live. I did a live sometime in maybe the last couple weeks. I missed her readings. Well, they're coming back. I did a live sometime in the last couple weeks. Whether it was here or on Patreon, I do not remember. But I had alluded to some like big changes and a big announcement. Like if I at the time I hadn't decided if I was going to do it, but I'm going to announce now. So first of all, there's been a lot of changes to the website, so go ahead and check that out. There's a lot of cool new stuff. There's a brand new Patreon page. There's a brand new Vimeo page. I feel like there's another thing. On Instagram, I have two Instagram accounts, WaterBaby Tarot and BOMISPirit. BOMISPirit's become the main Instagram account, and that's information's listed down below. WaterBaby Tarot is just going to stay like a personal kind of Instagram at this point, so if you want to stay subscribed, by all means do so. I don't know what I'm going to post there, because I'm also not a big social media person, but you never know. And the biggest announcement is that this channel is now going to become BOMISPirit, and WaterBaby Tarot, won't be the brand name anymore, essentially. So yeah, we're transitioning to BOMISPirit entirely. All the WaterBaby Tarot content will still be on this page for you guys to access at any time. I don't feel a need to delete any of it. This has been a huge evolution of this channel and of my own personal journey, and so I think it's cool to keep it up there to kind of see that whole progression. But yeah, that's like kind of big for me, and so now was looking at old readings. Oh yeah, it's everyone says that to me. I know that this whole last like year and a half has been a lot of crazy changes for me personally, and so because of that, there's been a lot of stuff inconsistently happening on the channel. But it's just how it's needed to be, right? It is what it is. It's like, it is what it is. But now my work is changing, and now I can really get back to a nice balance with work, which makes me very happy. So I'm going to be doing readings on YouTube again. They're going to be intuitive tarot readings, but also I'm really incorporating astrology heavily because I'm really focusing on astrology and writing about astrology now. So that's going to become a big mainstay of the channel. And also I'm going to be doing content on Patreon, but the content on Patreon is now different, so go ahead and check out what is there now. And like I said, website's also different too. So a lot of changes, but this is a cool like new little step and new little chapter and phase, and I'm just kind of rolling with it and just having fun with it. Oh my god, I didn't thank you, Keisha, for the $5. Congratulations on everything. Thank you. Empire of Neutrality. Hey, Brooke and Danny. That's awesome. We love you. I love you guys too. Excited about all the changes, wonderful growth. Yeah. So right now on YouTube, I'm going to be offering like elemental readings regularly. They're not going to be weekly. It's going to be as I can do them. So that's that. I'm also going to be doing weekly intuitive astrology readings on YouTube, but you can access them early on Patreon. Patrons will get like, I forget how early the access is, like 48 hours in advance access to them. And then with YouTube, anything else that comes up for me to post about, I'm going to post about it. Might be random, might be stuff I'm just learning about or reading about and just want to share with you guys. So yeah, those are the big changes. We're going to miss this WaterBaby Tarot. I mean, it's like, it's still me and it's still the same stuff essentially. But definitely different. I just think it's time. And I kind of knew even when I started WaterBaby Tarot after like a few months of having the channel that it probably wasn't going to be like that forever. And BOMISPirit is actually a larger vision that I've had even before the channel, that I knew on some level I knew that I was working towards. So it's cool. It's good. Oh, happy birthday, whoever's birthday it is. I'm looking forward to everything. Congratulations. Thank you guys. Oh, Beth, happy birthday, Beth. Happy birthday. I never catch you live. Well, you're catching me live now. Yeah. I can't stay too long, otherwise I would like get really into the nitty gritty with you guys. But yeah, I mean, Everything else you can like explore and figure out. And as far as Instagram goes, again, I'm like not a big like social media person. It would be nice to be on there more. I just don't feel drawn to it, you know? So if I do feel drawn to it, you probably will catch me there more, but more on the BOMISPirit page, not the WaterBaby Tarot page. Thank you for the 1010 onto the new leg of your journey. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Um, let's see. Been a while. Yeah, it has. It has been a while. As much as I loved, I understand me moving away from, had to take a long break too. Yeah, like guys, my life got turned upside down. Like in 2021, my life was completely upside down. Like I look back on it because I've been revisiting this last year and just kind of like where I've been and what I've been doing and been through. And it's like, yeah, my life was fucking insane. Like I moved to Sedona and that was great. And I was like doing my thing there, but I also was doing a lot of healing there. Um, and then when hadn't like didn't have a place to live and was like living in a hotel and then traveling nonstop, it was just like, it was too much. It was a lot. And then ending up here, I couldn't get settled because I had been in such like overload and honestly like moving trauma. Like that was, I don't ever want to do that again. I don't ever want to do that again. And I was just out for like a couple months. Like I couldn't deal. And then we had all these crazy energies. And then I had to deal with that. And then I gained a partner on top of it. And it was a lot. My life did get turned upside down. But for the positive, like I'm really happy with how things are. And all you can do is really just kind of ride the waves of crazy life when it happens to you. You look great. Thank you. Thank you. You look amazing. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, these changes had to happen and I am thankful for them, but it did take a lot out of me and that's just how the chips fell. And that's fine. That's totally okay. Thank you, my fellow Long Beach girly. Now you're in Sedona. I moved to Houston the past May. I was in Sedona, now I'm in Hawaii. And who knows where I'm going to go next? Like, who knows? Spirit just moves me wherever Spirit wants to move me. So happy for you. Congratulations for all your new adventures. Thank you. One day at a time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. One day at a time. A partner spill the tea. No. Some things are private. Some things need to be private. What's up, my beautiful sister? Hi, Brooke. I'm good. I am doing good. And honestly, like February, March, and April are gonna be amazing months. Like I am so happy to have hit February. Like when I was looking into the astrology, I remember looking at January and literally I thought to myself, I'm like, I better cut back on work in January because I'm gonna need that space. And I so needed that space. And then come February, it's like all this like powerhouse energy and creative energy and like just moving into new shit energy that all of us are kind of being hit with. Like it's really refreshing. It's really refreshing. You're back in Hawaii. Do you like it there? I always wanted to go. Oh yeah, I love Hawaii. I love it here. I absolutely love it here. And to any place there's pros and cons, but it's a magical place. It's a magical place. What's not to love? I don't love the military presence, but it is what it is. I hope March brings blessings. Yes, been creating like crazy. Have you finally gotten your bank? Oh my God, the bank stuff. I'm so close. See, and then stuff like that happens, right? So for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna talk about it. Like I don't give a shit. I'm gonna talk about it because God forbid this happens to any of you. So Chase really threw a wrench into my life and froze my bank accounts and closed my bank accounts without any notification whatsoever. And I was in the middle of paying taxes, and so I've been dealing with that for like the last like 3 weeks, I think, at this point. I'm almost out of the woods. Almost. Very close. So the Chase end of things is done, but now I'm on the other end of things where the like things are set up in like new accounts, but they're still on hold because of all this craziness. Whoa, that's weird. Wait, we got down to one person? What just happened? Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. That was a weird glitch. I'm sorry. If I'm missing super chats, I'm sorry. I just get caught up in talking. You guys know how I am. Blah, 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 blah. Love you just hanging out with us like this. I like connecting with people. I do. I like connecting with people. I like sitting down and just hanging out like this. And I do it a lot on Patreon, and I haven't really been able to with YouTube. And honestly, like, also because of crazy energies, and where I was at personally, I was also not in the greatest state to be like this on YouTube. Um, yeah, so that's also why I haven't really been on YouTube either. I saw that too when watching now, but I think we're all here. Yeah, it was weird. Um, but yeah, I'm almost out of the woods with the finance stuff. So yeah, if that ever happens to you, and it's like, especially specifically with Chase, if that ever happens to you, they don't have to tell you why. Um, Please diversify your money. Like, just don't have all your money in one place because this can happen. They can do it without warning. And as far as you getting your money back, it could be like a week process or a couple months process. It just depends on where you live and how dickish Chase is being about it. But yeah, I hope that never happens to any of you because it was a thing. Like, if you can go into a branch and deal with it, like, it'll help a lot. But I couldn't because there are no Chases in Hawaii. There's no Chase branches here. So literally for a week, I was like, do I have to get on a plane to fly to the mainland to deal with this? And I was contemplating it, and I really didn't want to do it. So I just decided, it's out of my hands. I can just do what I can do, and I'm just gonna sit here and deal with it. Yes, I'm putting my money everywhere. That is a good idea. Put your money everywhere. That's why I don't deal with Chase banks. Yeah, it's like the fact that in Hawaii there are no national banks is kind of a big plus in my mind. Like, that kind of makes me feel very comfortable, which is so crazy to think about. The banks can do that. I am moving my moolah. Yeah, they have every right to do that. Like, just freeze your money and not tell you why, and not give you access to it. It was just, anyway, sorry. Bleh. I'm letting that go because it's over. It's over. I dealt with it. Hi, WaterBaby. So happy to see you. I emailed you because I published a song inspired by you. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, I love that. I haven't had a chance to really get into my email the last couple days, but I'll keep my eyes peeled for that. I'm also more on top of my email now compared to how I used to, for any of you who are watching. Yeah, I feel like everything's just a lot more balanced and running a lot smoother. Why was I totally okay doing retrogrades, but since everything went direct, I've been an emotional mess. Sometimes the post shadows are more intense than the actual retrogrades. Like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this and then I'm gonna go because I really do have to go because I have to actually go meet with family in a second minute. Post shadows sometimes are more intense. So when we are looking at a retrograde, we have a pre-shadow period, we have the retrograde itself, and then we have the post-shadow period. That pre and post, like, think of it like a rubber band, right? It's like the pre is like you're considering to start that buildup. That like buildup of tension is happening when things will go ricochet, when things will kind of get delayed and held back. And then that retrograde period is when that rubber band is fully pulled back. You're feeling that delay, you're feeling that restriction, you're seeing the challenges happen, you're getting triggered. Shit internally is going on. When that rubber band snaps and you go into the post shadow, you deal with the consequences of that retrograde period, right? So when you're we're in the consequence period right now of Venus and Mercury retrograde, and you guys will see a video about this posted on Monday, because I did the weekly messages already, so it's accessible on Patreon right now. So since we're in the post shadow, we're dealing with the consequences of what it was like to be confronted with all those energies. So that's why sometimes the post shadow can be rougher. And with this Mercury and Venus retrograde, it was a long, hard look in the mirror for everybody, is what it was. Long, hard look in the mirror. And depending on how much crazy happened or how much you resisted it or how much you embraced it, this post shadow could look very different person to person. So yeah. And also, is it Mercury or is it Venus? I forget which post shadow it is. It goes all the way to March. Is it Venus? It might be Venus. I don't remember entirely, but one of them goes all the way to March. Haha, we don't want you to leave. When did this live start? Like about 15 minutes ago. What about the 222 portal? Oh yeah. Oh, that was an interesting day. I've been having crazy ass dreams. I'm probably gonna talk about this more on Patreon than here, because I'm gonna get into some nitty gritty stuff of things that I've been seeing and experiencing when it comes to getting messages and in the dream state. Some crazy stuff. And I feel like it is more personal than collective, but I feel like it relates to the collective, because how could it not relate to the collective? Because we're all connected to each other. Yeah, on that day, like, I had some crazy downloads and crazy dreams, and there was crazy shit happening around me on that day. So I was really feeling that portal. And then also we have February 22nd coming up too, right? Like, honestly, guys, like February to March to April, huge dynamic time, like super dynamic when it comes to these energies, especially as it relates to North Node, because we're having a lot of aspects being created with the North Node in this short period of time. And then we move into a couple eclipse energies, and then we hit Lionsgate. I haven't looked into post Lionsgate as far as like aspects and certain, energies. But Lionsgate this year, during Lionsgate portal, we're going to have Uranus go exact conjunct the North Node. That's going to be super activating. Like super activating. Uranus is the activator, and there it is going to be working with the North Node itself in the middle of the portal of Lionsgate. So yeah. Dang, YouTube didn't notify me. Oh yeah, I mean that's the other thing too. So since my activity on the channel has been like sporadic and inconsistent, the algorithms are all confused and messed up. So a lot of people have been unsubscribed. A lot of people, your notifications have changed, that sort of thing. They're also not circulating my videos as much, which is, whatever. It is what it is. But if you want to be notified of like videos moving forward, just check your settings, YouTube is tripping right now. LOL says there's one person in the chat. I know it keeps doing that, which is so crazy, right? Tell us about your pendant. Oh, it's a sigil for the archangels. So due to some stuff I've been experiencing personally when it comes to archangels, I felt called to it, that it was time. So I was like, it's time. So my life has been crazy. But I do have to go, guys. I really do. But I just wanted to pop on here really quick and just let you guys know what's going on and some of the exciting changes. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm just happy. And I'm just so ready to put the weird ass crazy that's been happening in my life behind me for like the last 18 months. Oh no, I'm not leaving YouTube. No, not leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube. Rewatch the video. Look at the information below in the description. Everything is there. Okay, everything is there. But I am gonna go right now. I love you guys, and thank you guys again so much for being a part of this crazy ass journey. Yeah, it's been like the whole YouTube journey like really aligned with my own spiritual journey and all the crazy shit that I've been through the last few years. And so it's been just a really kind of amazing chapter of my life. So it's cool to kind of see it continue and see whatever's going to come up next. Do you check emails? I do now. I do check emails now. Yeah, I'm much more balanced now. But I'm going to go now, okay? Take care, have a good night, and check your settings, check out the new stuff, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye, guys.